cream lovers, welcome to this session, if you will, of Scoop School. Steve Christensen's my name, self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School. Hey, it's nice to have you here. I do want to thank our episode sponsor, Emery Thompson, new sponsor this year. Steve and the crew down there in Florida, cranking away, making some of the best batch freezers you'll ever come across, built like a tank, made in America. Thank you for your sponsorship, Steve. Their link is down below. Everything that they do so far as batch freezers, full size, countertops, huge range of training videos on their YouTube channel. EmeryThompson.com, the link is down below. Thank you very much for your episode sponsorship. So a question came up in one of the forums that I participate in about this difference between food cost and labor cost. And there seemed to be some confusion as to when you're calculating out your costs for a particular food cost item, should you factor in the labor cost of making it? I'm going to take you back in time. Back when I'm teaching class, generally one of the first slides I have when we're teaching class is that when we talk in class, and I guess we could say the same thing about the videos here, it's basically about 75% fact, 25% my opinion. Just go over that again. 75% fact, 25% my opinion. So this is my opinion mixed in with a little bit of fact. So generally speaking, you don't calculate labor cost in your food cost or your cost of goods. If you wanted to come up with the cost of, let's say, a turtle sundae, you'll have your 12-ounce cup, you'll have your 3 scoops of vanilla, which also includes the actual vanilla itself. Your mix is in there. You've got your pecans, you've got your hot fudge, your caramel, your whipped cream, nuts, cherry. You'll have your spoon and maybe a quarter of a lid. That's the food cost or the cost of goods on that particular item. So the cost of putting it together, your labor cost, generally is calculated under, funnily enough, labor cost. Now, that being said, the two are relatively independent of each other. You're not factoring the cost of someone building that sundae into the cost of the sundae because that's handled separately. Now, that being said, you do need to be cognizant of some menu items that take a lot of construction because you're not still factoring in your labor cost. But if you've got 1 or 2 or 3 items that take a long time to build, what you're basically doing is taking somebody off that line, off the service line, if you will, to now put scoop, layer, sprinkle, another scoop, layer, a sprinkle here, a twirly here, a turn upside down, tap on the top, scratch the head, under the arms, and it takes a long time, and you figure that in that time I could have had someone scoop and sell 3 cups or 3 cones. So technically you're not calculating your labor cost into the food cost of the item, but you do need to be constantly aware of what products you have that take a long time to make, and is the time that you're putting into that worth the revenue you're getting from it, if that makes sense. So for example, if you've got some products like I described before and you're only selling 3 to 5% of them, but when someone on a busy Friday night comes in and orders one, and now you're over at the baker fresh baking a, let's say, a Belgian waffle that takes 3 minutes to bake, and you're prepping that over here, everyone else now is under pressure scooping because you're down for 3 minutes. And 3 minutes doesn't sound like a long time, but you can basically scoop and serve probably 5 customers in that 3-minute process. And how much revenue are you denying yourself by someone over here waiting and laboring on a particular item? That's all I'm saying. Call it fact, call it crap. I'm interested in your comments. Just put comments down below. Fact, crap. Not too much crap, please. Be nice and gentle. Anyway, thanks for joining us on this session. Again, we're always interested in your process here and how you calculate that. Again, a lot of new ice cream people read through the comments to see what operators are going through and what their thoughts are. So please take a moment and leave the comments down below. While you're there, click on Emery Thompson's link. We always thank our sponsors. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to bring you this free content. And as we always say at the end of the videos, keep on scooping. See you in the next one.